Hi, welcome to my channel, Story Time with Lauryn. Doing these intros, it just seems kind of cheesy. So, for this, it's just going to be me talking about some stuff that's happened and could be God related. I mean, as you're interested in, think what you want of it, and let's get into the video. So, to start the video off, this happened like 5-7 minutes ago. God had gave me a message to tell my dad, which my mom, my sister, and me all believe pretty much the same. We believe that God may return soon, and that we should do what the Bible says. And we also believe that Sabbath is on Saturday, not Sunday, and a bunch of stuff. I can go into a lot of detail about what we believe, probably. But this video is supposed to be about something else. If you would like me to go into more detail about what me and my family believe, just like the video, and maybe I can do that. So yeah, let's continue. So what he had me tell my dad, this was the main thing he wanted me to tell my dad, was you have read the Bible all the way through, but yet you say that you love me, but I don't see that love until you put it into action. And that's what he wanted me to tell my dad. He was like, you say that you love me, that you read the Bible all the way through, but I won't see that love until you put it into action. I know you know the word, but I won't see the love until it's put into action. That was the main thing he wanted me to tell my dad, which made a lot of sense. And I just hope my dad takes it to heart. And I mean, I told him there's nothing else I can really do. I can't force him to do it. And another thing has been happening. This has to do with Roblox. There's a few games I like on there. The smoothie game, Work at Pizza Place, and I also play another game. What was it? The Uno. There's an Uno game I play on there. And there's some people on there talking about Yahweh. I'm like, this might be just another sign that Yahweh may be coming sooner than we think. Because, there's almost never been people talking about Yahweh on Roblox. And just this year and last year, it started, people are finally talking about him, even on a kid game. Oh, I didn't even mention this. I mean, I can mention it now. Guess what they're doing? So I play this game, it's called Motion Monsters. It's online. It was taken down for a while, but they brought it back up. And I've been playing it. Well, I went to the store because you can buy stuff to decorate your house. And just for you to know, this game is for 6 to whatever age. So if you're 6 or older, you can play it. So I'm just playing this game, and I go to the shop. The shop changes daily, and I bought this sign. And you want to know what they were selling? I thought this was ridiculous. Because this game is for 6-year-olds or older. And they were selling posters. Talking about it's okay to be gay and doing things like that. And you could hang them in your house. And I bought one because there were 3 posters. I bought one because I thought it was against being gay. And then I ended up selling it. Because I started hanging it up and I was like, oh, that's for gay. So I sold it, of course, and got rid of it. But I'm just they're selling that on a game recommended for 6-year-olds. I'm like, what is this world thinking? Do they want the game to get shut down again? And I told my mom, and she was just that was her reaction. I'm like, I don't want the game to get shut down again because it's really fun. But they shouldn't be selling that, knowing that game's for 6 to 8-year-olds. I mean, you can play it if you're older, but it's mainly for that age group. And I just thought that was crazy. And then, what else? Yeah, the Roblox thing, I was saying. Yeah, there's been people on Roblox talking about Yahweh. And then earlier today, another guy actually was talking about Yahweh. Well, actually, what I said, I went in the chat, playing this movie tycoon. And I went in the chat, and I wrote, I love Yahweh. And then he asked me, he's like, who's Yahweh? And I was like, oh, that's what they call God in the Bible, is what I think I told him. And then he just started arguing with me pretty much. And I just told him, I'm like, this is what I basically told him because he just kept arguing with me. I was like, I think this is what I told him. I said, I hope your eyes are open and I can pray for you. and I hope you learn the truth. Amen. Pretty sure that's what I told him, and I just left it at that because he just like kept like just arguing with me, and I knew he probably just wouldn't listen. He's just gonna keep on arguing, so I just left it pretty much at that. And yeah, it's just crazy how all this stuff is happening, and there's so much more we need to talk about probably. Like, hey, have you heard about Target? Like, my mom's watching this video, and Target is like going down. Like, I would not be shocked if Target like went bankrupt or something. I like would not be shocked because what's going on with Target? They are in trouble right now because apparently we all know Target sells like gay related stuff. Apparently they were keeping them in like the front of the store, and a few locations they have moved it farther back in the store, and like a lot of people got mad that they did that for some reason, and they've been having a lot of complaints and stuff, and apparently they got in trouble about something. So like I said, I would not be shocked if Target went bankrupt, nor would I probably really care. Me don't go to Target that much. And then what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you the dream I had. I had a dream where I was in my bedroom and my wall over there, was completely just like a big window. And I had my fingers crossed and I was saying, I hope Yahweh returns. I think that's what I was saying. Either that or something very similar to that term. And I just kept repeating. I was like, I hope Yahweh returns. And then I had my fingers crossed and I was like jumping up and down. And I look out this window and I see like dark clouds. And out of the clouds, I just see like a church come down. And that was it. That was the whole dream. Yes, that dream was really short, like 10-15 seconds, but still a dream nevertheless. So, there's some other stuff I'd like to talk about besides the dream and all what I talked about before. There's some other stuff I was like talked about. So first off, I'm saying we need to stock up on things. Like, I don't know if you watch the news or whatever. Things have been happening that are kind of scary. I don't really know what else to say. Like, most of it's just signs that Yahweh's gonna return sooner. So, like I said, we need to like stock up on things. Like, I know it's hard sometimes, but like if you can, you need to stock on waters. That's like number one. We need to stock up on waters and food, of course. Food and water is like the number one thing. Because from what I'm hearing, somehow is what I heard. For some reason, they're saying we might have to be locked in our house for a while. I don't know if this is true. I heard it like on YouTube or something that they're trying to make some reason where we have to be locked inside our house for a while. I don't know if that's true. And a lot of people assumed that it would be because of war. But I'm like, war's not really going on. I'm like, I don't know. But I'm just saying it's always good to be prepared in case something did happen and we had to be shut in our house for a while and couldn't go out. It's always good to be prepared. So I recommend stocking up on food, waters, body wash, shampoo, whatever products you use to keep clean. What else? I'm trying to think of some other stuff that'd be good to stock up on. Like maybe something to protect yourself. Like maybe get like a gun or something maybe. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that you'd really need to stock up on. Because I already said cleaning products and then food, water. Those are very good to stock up on. I don't know if there's anything you can think of to stock up on. Oh, I know. Stock up on Bibles. Stock up on Bibles. This may be a weird thing to say. But currently in our house right now, I think we have 7 Bibles. Because my sister has one. I have one. My mom has one. And then my dad has like 2 or 3, I think. So I think we have quite a few Bibles. And then I was planning to buy like a mini Bible that I could carry in my backpack. But I went on Amazon and there was like no such thing. I'm pretty sure mini Bibles exist. But no, I went on my like Amazon, no such thing. And it's kind of sad. Like there's some things I want to buy and then I'll look it up on Amazon or whatever. And it'll be like, we don't sell this. I'm like, you sell this stupid thing over here, but you don't sell things related to God? Like, they barely have anything related to God, it seems. Like, barely anything, it seems. And it just shocks me. It just shows how bad the world has gotten. Just another thing that God might be returning sooner. Like, there's just so much. Like, I just hope, like, I just would love if God returned. I don't know which other way to put it. I know it's going to be scary, but it's supposed to happen. Either way, it's going to happen. And it would just be so awesome if he returned. Just it would just be amazing if he returned. I don't know if you watch them, but if you don't watch them, they're on YouTube. They typically make a video about once a day. They're called Jacob's Tent. My mom watches them, and they do music and different things. And I think they do read from the Bible. And if you want to, you can check them out. And they're very cool. I even like watching them with her. Like, I like the music and stuff they play. It's very, very cool. Speaking of them, my mom, we were literally, like, before I started making this video, we were literally, like, watching them. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I'm just saying this is just, like, a warning, be prepared. Because, like I said, what they're going to do, they're going to try to get rid of all paper money, and they're going to make paper money pretty much worthless. Like, if you try to buy something with paper money, they're going to be like, nope, we don't use that anymore. So what's going to happen, they're going to shut down all the banks. It's going to be a slow thing. Like, it's already started. Like, I think 1 or 2 banks might already shut down. I'm not sure on that. But they're going to start slowly shutting down the banks. And then what they're going to do is, they're going to tell us, they're going to be like, no, you don't need to take your money down. The banks aren't quitting. Which is a big, fat phony. The way I said that was funny. But what's going to happen is that the banks are going to start shutting down. And then they're going to say paper money is worthless. And they're going to say, unless you get this chip, either in your brain, your hand, your arm, you're not going to be allowed to buy anything. And what the chip does, they're going to use it, they're going to scan the chip. I'm just using my arm. I don't think you can even see me doing this. They're going to scan the chip either on your arm, hand, head, wherever you have it. And that's how you're going to pay. But what the bad thing about this is that by getting that chip, in the Bible it says by getting that chip, you're basically accepting the devil, evil. Because if you read the Bible, it basically says you're accepting evil. And they're going to try to persuade you any way they possibly can to get that chip. They're going to try to persuade you with all their might. They're going to say, if you don't get the chip, we're going to kill blah, blah, blah. They're going to try any way to probably get you to get that chip. Like, it's going to be scary. But we need to stay strong and be for Yahweh. And with all our might, we need to try. Try not to get it. So this is why I recommend stocking up on things. Because they're going to make paper money worthless. And you're going to wish that you have this stuff stocked up. Because if you don't have money, then you can't buy this stuff. So you're going to wish you have this stuff stocked up. And like I said, I could be wrong. It's just what I've been hearing. And another thing, they're already making like McDonald's and stuff. Like, some McDonald's now are run by robots. And that's just a start. They're going to do that with everyone. So what they're probably going to do is, there's going to be, eventually all restaurants and stuff are probably going to be run by robots. And then there's going to be nowhere to get jobs pretty much. And now a lot of people are going to be homeless. Like, you just see, there's this chick, I don't remember what her name is. Hold on, I'm going to go ask my mom real quick what her name is. Okay, so I went and asked my mom, and she said that she is called Tommy Bites TV. If you can find her, she talks about the restaurants that are closing, and she talks about like stuff you should stock up on, and stuff to protect yourself. That's what she mainly talks about. And she recently, I think she made a video, and she said a couple locations of Chick-fil-A closed down. And she said that is shocking because Chick-fil-A is like a vast industry. And that's shocking that would close down. Especially, everybody knows how much business Chick-fil-A gets. So it's shocking they would even close one of their places, let alone like 2 or 3. So she talks more detail into it, I think, on her channel. But yeah, if you want to go look her up, it's Tommy Bites TV. Tommy Bites TV. I'm just repeating it to hope y'all know in case y'all want to look into her. She's a good channel. She gives good information. And I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, so another thing that's going to happen, restaurants are going to start closing. Like I just mentioned, she talks about restaurants closing. Like I said, even popular restaurants, some of them are going to start closing. And then what they're going to do is, for some reason, we're going to be like in a pandemic or maybe war or something, I don't know. And they're going to, during this like pandemic or whatever, they're going to get rid of money. They're going to start like putting robots and stuff. basically crashing and then changing everything to robots, I guess you could say. Now, I could be wrong. This is just a guess of what's going to happen. But if it's not this, it could be something worse and maybe not as bad. Could maybe just be something like COVID. I don't know. But I hope this video was helpful. Oh, before I go, one more thing I want to mention before I go is that for my next video, I'm supposed to be getting a camera. Finally! Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a camera in about a week or two. And yeah, I'm supposed to be getting a camera in about a week or two. So good news, my next video should be done on a camera. Because currently I've just been using my laptop. I don't know how good the picture is exactly. But currently I've just been using like my laptop. And sorry, the reason I paused there is because something popped up and I was just exiting it off. But like I was saying, currently I've just been using my laptop. But I'm supposed to be getting a camera in about a week or two. And then I plan we can start using that to record. And then next year's Passover, since I will have a camera, hopefully I plan to have a camera. Like I said, I should get one in the next week or two. I should record our next Passover. Well, thanks for watching, and I guess bye for now.